hold up. It's that boy G Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Joe Scott, man.
What's found?
Man, what's poppin', bro?
I'm cool. I'm living.
Man,
I'm living.
You back on Changeofplanz? Like this just happened out the blue, like from a FaceTime. I'm like, man, we about to just do this, man.
I swear.
What's been going on? Talk to the people, man, before we really get into this conversation.
I've been chilling. I've been living. You hear me? Just blessed. You know, got a lot of niggas who ain't here, who I wish they was here. But if they was here, I probably wouldn't even be on this road. Yeah. So it's just crazy. Yeah. I'm living. I'm blessed. You hear me? Real talk. And I'm eating good. Shout out, Bake.
Yeah. What you got going on?
I'm a picky man. This a stuffed potato with bacon, cheese, shrimp in that bitch. Jimmy Dean sausage. Let fish on the side. Let chopper can of peach, you know,
yeah.
precious shit.
Yeah. So man, I want to ask you this, bro. Like, how are you coping with the pandemic, the coronavirus, man? It's a current topic right now. It's affecting a lot of people's lives. What's going on with that? How you coping with it?
You know, like, I was still working. Like, my job sent me all over. I was in Africa in January. You feel me? So like, I'm just on some shit like. They was trying to work me, I wouldn't work though. Because life short, my mama old, dog. And how they was putting it to us, like, old people, immune system weak, so if an old person get it, that might be a wrap. Mm-hmm. So I ain't been working, I've been taking advantage of this unemployment shit.
Hey,
that's just what it is.
and man, let me tell you, and ain't nothing wrong with having a job in rapping.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to be around Whop every day. He got some people staying back. I used to be around there every day. Probably I was around there when he was, it's like 4 quarters to blowing. He was about at 85%. I got to see him hit that. Mm-hmm. Like, when this bitch Ed down in there with Joe Easy. We recording. You know, I watched that nigga go from trying to, 1 day, 2 days. I'm like, damn, this nigga, man. Hey, that nigga, you know.
You know. Especially it's over with him.
Shit said.
Well, speaking of that, you said you went to Africa. I want to make sure we cover everything. Yeah. How was the experience like being over there?
Man, that bitch was raw. Like, I ain't heat this potato long enough. But that bitch was raw. Like, that bitch make you appreciate home, dog.
Like, I mean, how did they have electricity, running water? Like, how was, like, talk to us, man.
Everything was the same. Like, electricity, water. The part I was in a country called Equatorial Guinea. The country name was I'm retarded as a bitch. How that bit go? So Africa, the continent.
Yes.
Equatorial Labo was the country.
Yes.
So like Malabo was one of the states.
Yeah.
One of the states. But that bitch was cool. The food was nasty as a bit. When I was on my big boy shit, when I got back, I'm talking about when I took my shirt off around my old lady, she was like on some, damn, you really been working out. I'm looking like, yeah, nigga off SpongeBob in the weight room around this bitch, I swear to God.
Yeah.
But it was
back
cool.
to Louisiana, got that good food, picked that way back up.
Picked it right back up.
Let's go in, man. Speaking of Whop, you know Whop Bezzy bought the whole baker out a few weeks ago.
For real.
How did that song Raw? How did it come about? I'm seeing all the videos, people dancing to it. Is this like one of your first dancing records?
Yeah, kinda. That's my first dancing song, dog. Like, everybody always be like, hey bitch, you raw. Your music be too sad though. You raw, bitch, you need to make something for the club. Alright. And when I made that, let me tell you what's crazy. My ear for music, dog, that shit really a gift from God. Me and DJ Kill and this bitch making a whole nother song.
Shout out DJ Kill.
Shout out DJ Kill, my fucking brother, real talk. We making a whole nother song about the struggle, about the, you know, so shit. I'm like, man, D Kill got a habit. And why me and Kill so powerful, dog, cause I ain't scared to tell him when I don't like something. We'll be on this path and then he'll be loaded full of that weed, go left when the beat needs to go right. So he did that. I'm like, son, take everything out but that little boom, 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 boom. And I said, I'm raw. I just listen to that bit, and I say, every jumping clear to clear. I'm just whispering. He say that shit louder. Man, that shit happened. And I called my cousin who be around Whop. Hey man, call me Whop on the verse. He say, bet. Call back with the price. Shit, I pulled up. We was at the studio. 10 minutes. Brought him the money. He came to the studio the next day. Made that bitch. That nigga recording process. That's why I like to work with people in person, cause it make them respect your music way more. Seeing how you create this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And then too, like for other artists, man, whatever they fee is, whatever it's a business transaction, you knew the guy you needed to get on the record, and it came to life. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga blessed that bitch.
Yeah. So tell me about shooting the video, cause like the whole Baker looked like they was there.
Yeah.
Like how was it? I mean, you brought the whole city out.
Like, see me, I was like in high school. I played sports and shit. So the police who used to be the police around high school, they been knowing me since like 9th grade. I ain't no bad kid. Play sports. I'm about my business. They done arrested me for fighting before. You feel what I'm saying? But they know I'm a respectful young man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, everything one call away for me. Then the mayor was my basketball coach. So all this crazy trade shit that I'm repping, everything, he really saw that shit firsthand. So he really know me. I can call the mayor right now. I can call some niggas right now. Some people, some black men, I'm sorry. You feel what I'm saying? But like with let me tell you the craziest thing happened at the video shoot. So of course I called the dude I called who a cop. He ain't the chief. So everything gotta go to the chief. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, bet, I'ma holler at chief. You know how many people you gonna have with the woo? Alright, so the video was damn near over. I get a text from Big Steve, that's who cut my hair. And he like, shit, chief said call him. So I'm like, damn, fuck, man. You hear me? He like, chief said call him. So I done called him, you hear me? Time I get on that bed. What you say there, Mr. Joe Scott? I'm smiling hard as a bit. I'm like, this the chief of police from my city?
Yeah.
He like, how everything going, woo to woo? I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. So it's just the seeds that I done planted in people who get them seeds to him and fill his head up with all this positive stuff that's actually me.
Yeah.
I know what I rap about. I know I might have a gun with me, but you got to meet people who you have to go through. They know me. They know Lester. They don't know Joe Scott. So they gonna tell you, man, this young man was this young man was this. Even though you might listen to his music, he telling the truth. But this is hard. This the type of dude he is.
And speaking of Lester, I know.
Yeah.
So I was watching the I don't know, Fredo was on the interview.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, he was just talking about something back a long time ago. He mentioned you like, you know, Lester, what Joe Scott we call him, blah 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 blah. Like when he said that, I was like, damn. Like, I mean, I wasn't surprised, but it's like,
hey, we like this.
Yeah.
You not gonna, we don't be together that much because we both got our own shit going.
Yeah.
We like this. I can call him right now. Yeah. And all you gonna hear is, what up, gangster? You feel what I'm saying? You hear me? That's my brother. I love that nigga. You know, shit said.
Yeah.
Everybody who I know besides the chief know him. Yeah. Mad Waits. All this, you know, shit said.
And how does it feel to have these political ties now? Like,
man.
You like Nipsey. Like Nipsey was talking to the police.
Real talk. And look, people be like, you cool with the police? I say, shit, I'm a real big dog. I ain't been to jail, I ain't killed nobody. But in my city, they still treat me like I'm your guy. I just said it in the song. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk. And it's just that respect I have for people, how I treat people, dog. You know, real talk.